You can see all of my closet right now. Well, hello again, video viewers. Welcome to today. As I mentioned in video numero uno this week is Queer Week because we all need a little queer in our lives. So today I thought I would give you guys the subject I know most about, which is asexuality debunks. Let's go back to preschool on this subject, alright? Asexuality is the sexuality to which you are not sexually attracted to any persons, places, or things. Not to be confused with aromantic, where you are not romantically attracted to person, places, or things. Two very different things these things are. This does not mean that asexual people cannot have sex, cannot produce babies, cannot get married, whatever. This just means they're not fans of it. They don't want to do it. They don't want to have it. They don't want, they're not attracted to it. Normal, everyday people who are not ace find the concepts of sex normal. They think it's alright. They're fine with it. Ace people, on the other hand, are like, but chill though, but chill though. Like, it's basically ace means you're not gonna walk down the street, find somebody there and be like, I would tap that in a second. You can be though, walking down the street, seeing a hot piece of ass and being like, I would like to get to know that person. And once you get to know that person and then you want to tap that ass, you could be Demi at that point, also known as demisexual, not Demi Lovato. Who knows? Demi Lovato could be demisexual. That'd be great. The ace community is very small, very tiny, and pretty young. I think I was reading something last night that it was like only like 1% of the world's population identifies as ace. So today I'm going to be debunking common asexual myths and things that people normally say to asexuals. Let's do this. Yeah, but like, have you ever had sex with anybody? I don't have to have sex to know I don't like the concept of sex. Well, maybe you haven't found the right person yet. Well, you know what? In all honesty, maybe I have not. Maybe I could find somebody tomorrow who I think is really cool, really attractive, physically, establish a great, perfect relationship with them, best friends for life, and down the road, we tap that. Boom, I keep tapping that. That's when I turn demi. But as far as I'm concerned, I am ace as f***. But like, you're not attracted to another gender, and you don't identify as a different gender. So how can you be queer? Now here's the thing. I am ace, I identify myself as queer. You can be ace not identifying yourself as queer. That's all a sense of identity. The whole definition of queer is that if you are not both and or cisgendered or heterosexual. Like, as long as you are not 100% cisgendered and as long as you are not 100% heterosexual, you could potentially identify yourself as a queer. So bisexuals who are in a heterosexual relationship at the time can still identify themselves as queer because they themselves are bisexual. But like, you're kind of broken because the whole will to live is to like procreate and stuff. First of all, rude. Second of all, I want you to go and tell somebody who's gay exactly what you just told me now, and I want to see all the hate that comes thrown at your way. Because in all actuality, a lot of the prejudice and a lot of the bigotry that comes with gay people and trans people and all the other LGBT letters happens to us ace people. Like, how do you not know if you haven't done this? How do you know this? How do you know this? Well, I don't believe you're this because this. And I'm like, oh, okay. So just think to yourself, you're gonna ask somebody these kind of questions, but you would never say this to a gay person or to a transsexual person or something like that. They're all the same questions, just different answers. That's all it is. You are not broken if you are ace. You are just ace. But like, you don't look ace though. You're like totally outgoing. How do you look like an ace? How How do you look like a gay person? How do you look like a lesbian? How do you look like a transgendered person? How do you look like a thing? How do you look like a group? First of all, that's profiling, which is bad. Not all ace people are introverted, and not all ace people look ace. I don't know how you look ace unless you've got that freaking, like, you know, you've got the freaking point and you got a thing on your head and you just... But do you reproduce by budding? Yes, I do actually. It's something that comes along with the title. Tree sperms going everywhere. It's my time to shine. In that case, video viewers, I hoped that gave you a little bit of an insight as to how ace people work, because it's time for us to rise up, buddy. Queer YouTube is getting up there. Here to help your ace needs is Miss mcmint. I should also be a florist because I reproduce by budding. Flower crowns are my signature. Forget the gays, it's an ace thing. In that case, hope you learned something new today, guys. If you like this video, please give it a like. Subscribe to see more of this queer face. And I will see you, beautiful video viewers, next time. Bye, guys. Also known as dragons. Gay people are unicorns and ace people are dragons. Where's our mermaids? Do we have mermaids or are they just manatees? Ugh. That was a blonde hair. Those straights, man, trying to ruin everybody's fun.